Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to share with you the transformative power of the early morning hours and how you can harness this time to master your mind. Success is not just about what we do during the day, it begins the moment we wake up. The first hours of the day are the foundation upon which our mindset is built. When you learn to control and direct your thoughts early, you set the tone for everything that follows. The importance of starting the day with intention and purpose cannot be overstated. It is the foundation upon which everything else in your day is built. When you wake up with a clear sense of why you are here and what you aim to achieve, you set a powerful tone that influences your thoughts, actions, and emotions throughout the entire day. Without intention, it's easy to drift aimlessly, reacting to circumstances rather than proactively shaping your reality. But when your mornings are guided by purpose, you become the creator of your day instead of merely a passenger on its ride. Starting your day with intention means consciously deciding what you want to focus on, what values you want to embody, and what goals you want to pursue. It involves taking a moment, before the distractions of the world flood in, to reflect on what truly matters to you. This reflection helps you align your actions with your deepest desires and long-term vision. When you wake up with purpose, you are more likely to prioritize tasks that bring you closer to your goals and let go of activities that drain your energy or distract you from your path. It transforms your day from a series of random events into a meaningful journey. Having purpose in the morning also cultivates a mindset of positivity and resilience. When you know why you're doing something, setbacks and challenges become less intimidating. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by obstacles, you see them as opportunities to grow and learn. Your purpose acts as an anchor, grounding you amidst chaos and uncertainty. It fuels your motivation and keeps you moving forward even when faced with difficulties. This sense of purpose nurtures perseverance and helps you develop mental toughness, which is essential for overcoming life's inevitable hurdles. Moreover, starting the day with intention enhances your self-discipline. When you have a clear purpose, you are more likely to stick to your routines and commitments. It becomes easier to resist distractions and temptations because you understand that every choice you make either brings you closer to or farther from your desired outcome. This heightened awareness fosters a proactive attitude where you take control rather than passively letting the day happen to you. Over time, this deliberate approach crystallizes into habits that reinforce your purpose and elevate your overall quality of life. Another crucial aspect is that beginning your day with purpose helps cultivate gratitude. As you reflect on what you are working toward, you become more aware of the opportunities and blessings in your life. This gratitude fuels a positive mindset, which in turn attracts more good into your life. It creates a cycle of abundance and optimism that permeates your entire day. When your mornings are rooted in purpose, you start to see setbacks as temporary and solvable, and you approach challenges with a problem-solving attitude rather than despair. Starting the day with intention and purpose is about more than just productivity. It's about living consciously and authentically. It transforms mundane routines into meaningful rituals and mundane moments into opportunities for growth. It empowers you to take responsibility for your life and to craft each day with deliberate focus. When you wake up with a purpose, you align your actions with your deepest values and aspirations. This alignment creates a ripple effect that can enhance every aspect of your life, relationships, health, career, and personal development. It turns the simple act of waking up into a powerful declaration that today you will live intentionally, purposefully, and with unwavering focus on the life you truly desire. Morning routines have a profound impact on mental clarity and focus, shaping the way we approach the rest of our day. The way you start your morning sets the tone for your mental state, and establishing a deliberate routine can transform chaos into calm, distraction into concentration. When your mornings are structured with intentional activities, they serve as a mental reset, clearing away the mental clutter accumulated from previous days or restless nights. This clarity allows you to see your priorities more distinctly and approach your tasks with a fresh perspective. It's about creating a mental space where focus can flourish, free from the noise of everyday distractions. One of the key ways morning routines influence mental clarity is through the establishment of consistency. When you wake up and follow a set sequence of positive activities, such as meditation, journaling, exercise, or reading, you train your brain to transition smoothly into a focused state. Repetition creates neural pathways that reinforce a calm, alert mindset, making it easier to enter a state of concentration whenever needed. This consistency builds mental discipline, which is essential for maintaining focus throughout the day, especially when faced with temptations or interruptions. Over time, this disciplined approach becomes second nature, reducing the mental fatigue that often accompanies decision making and shifting your attention. Morning routines also help in decluttering the mind by prioritizing and organizing your thoughts early in the day. For example, writing down your goals or affirmations can serve as a mental map guiding your actions and decisions. When you clarify what truly matters first thing in the morning, your subconscious mind begins to work in the background, aligning your thoughts and behaviors toward those objectives. This clarity minimizes mental noise and confusion, enabling you to approach your work and responsibilities with laser focus. It's similar to sharpening a blade before cutting. A well-prepared mind is more precise and effective. Physical activity included in morning routines, such as exercise or stretching, also plays a significant role in mental clarity. Movement stimulates blood flow to the brain, releasing endorphins and neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which enhance mood and cognitive function. This natural boost increases alertness and sharpens focus, making it easier to concentrate on tasks with less mental fatigue. Moreover, exercise helps clear the mind of negative or distracting thoughts, creating a mental space conducive to creativity and problem solving. It's a holistic approach where physical health directly supports mental acuity. Another vital aspect is mindfulness or meditation practices incorporated into morning routines. These activities train your brain to stay present and attentive, reducing tendencies toward distraction and mind wandering. Regular mindfulness practice strengthens the neural pathways associated with attention and emotional regulation, making it easier to maintain focus during demanding tasks. When you start your day with a few minutes of quiet reflection, you're essentially conditioning your mind to be more receptive, less reactive, and more centered. This mental clarity gained from mindfulness becomes a powerful tool for navigating complex situations and making clear decisions. Morning routines foster a sense of control and intentionality. Knowing that you have dedicated time to prepare your mind reduces anxiety and stress, which are major impairers of focus. When your mind feels organized and calm, your cognitive resources are fully available for the tasks ahead. This mental state, cultivated daily through routine, becomes a habit that enhances your ability to concentrate, solve problems efficiently, and sustain attention on what truly matters. It's about creating a mental environment where clarity and focus are not fleeting but enduring qualities that you nurture each morning. Discipline and consistency are fundamental pillars in the journey of mastering your mindset. They serve as the scaffolding that supports personal growth, resilience, and mental fortitude. Without discipline, efforts tend to be sporadic and fleeting, while a lack of consistency can lead to wavering focus and missed opportunities for development. Together, these qualities forge a reliable foundation upon which you can build a resilient and positive mindset that withstands life's inevitable challenges. Discipline acts as the internal compass that guides your actions, even when motivation wanes. It is about doing what needs to be done regardless of how you feel in the moment. When you cultivate discipline, you create habits that support your mental and emotional well-being. For instance, committing to daily practices such as meditation, journaling, or affirmations requires discipline to maintain over time. These practices gradually rewire your subconscious, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering thoughts. Discipline ensures that you stay committed to these routines, even when immediate results are not visible, recognizing that consistent effort yields long-term transformation. Consistency amplifies the effects of discipline by reinforcing positive habits and thought patterns. When you repeatedly engage in constructive behaviors, your mind begins to associate those actions with growth and success. Over time, consistency transforms these actions into automatic responses, reducing the mental energy required to make conscious decisions each day. This creates a mental environment where positivity, focus, and resilience become ingrained qualities rather than fleeting states. For example, consistently practicing gratitude or visualization helps reframe your perspective, fostering an optimistic outlook that becomes your default mode of thinking. Discipline and consistency help in managing setbacks, and setbacks are inevitable in any growth process. When your actions are rooted in discipline, you develop perseverance that enables you to push through difficult times. This resilience is crucial for maintaining a growth-oriented mindset, as it teaches you to see failures not as endpoints, but as opportunities to learn. Consistency ensures that even during setbacks, you continue to show up, reinforcing the belief that progress is gradual and built through persistent effort. This mindset of unwavering commitment helps you develop patience and trust in the process, essential qualities for long-term mastery of your thoughts and emotions. The role of discipline in mastering your mindset also involves controlling your environment and minimizing distractions that undermine focus. By establishing routines and boundaries, you create a mental space conducive to growth. For example, limiting exposure to negative influences or unproductive habits helps preserve your mental energy for constructive pursuits. Discipline allows you to make intentional choices aligned with your values and goals, strengthening your self-control and emotional regulation. Over time, this disciplined approach fosters a sense of autonomy and confidence, reinforcing the belief that you are the architect of your mental state. Consistency fuels momentum. It transforms small daily actions into powerful catalysts for change. When you commit to continuous improvement, you begin to see subtle shifts in your mindset that compound over weeks and months. These shifts might include increased resilience, better stress management, or a more optimistic outlook. The cumulative effect of consistent effort builds a resilient mental framework capable of facing life's uncertainties with calm and clarity. It reinforces the understanding that mastery is not achieved overnight, but through persistent, disciplined practice. The synergy between discipline and consistency creates a feedback loop that strengthens your mental resilience, deepens your self-awareness, and solidifies your identity as someone committed to growth and self-mastery. Cultivating positive thoughts early in the day sets a powerful tone for the hours ahead, influencing your mood, outlook, and overall mindset. Starting the morning with intentional practices can rewire your brain to focus on the good, fostering resilience and optimism that carry through even challenging moments. One effective technique is to begin with gratitude. Taking a few moments to reflect on what you are thankful for shifts your attention away from worries or negative thoughts and directs it toward abundance and appreciation. Whether you jot down 3 things you're grateful for in a journal or simply silently acknowledge them, this practice rewires your brain to notice positivity more readily throughout the day. Another powerful method is practicing affirmations. These are positive, present tense statements about yourself or your goals, such as "I am capable," "Today is full of opportunities," or "I choose happiness and success." Repeating affirmations aloud or silently each morning reinforces your belief in these truths, gradually replacing self-doubt or negativity with empowering thoughts. Over time, affirmations can recondition your subconscious mind, making positive thinking a natural default. Pairing affirmations with deep, diaphragmatic breathing enhances their effectiveness by calming the nervous system and anchoring your focus on constructive ideas. Visualization is also a valuable technique. Spend a few moments imagining your ideal day or visualizing yourself overcoming obstacles with confidence and ease. Engage all your senses to make the experience as vivid as possible. This mental rehearsal primes your brain to focus on success and solutions rather than problems. It boosts motivation and cultivates a sense of possibility, helping you approach your day with enthusiasm and optimism. Visualization not only reinforces positive intentions, but also primes your subconscious to recognize opportunities aligned with your goals. Incorporating mindfulness meditation into your morning routine can significantly enhance your ability to foster positive thoughts. Even just 5 minutes of mindful breathing helps anchor your awareness in the present moment, reducing rumination about past mistakes or worries about the future. When you observe your thoughts without judgment, you create space to choose more positive and constructive perspectives. Mindfulness cultivates a non-reactive attitude, allowing you to respond to challenges with clarity and calmness rather than negativity or frustration. Another technique is affirming your strengths and successes. Reflect on past achievements or qualities you admire in yourself. Reminding yourself of your resilience, kindness, creativity, or perseverance builds self-confidence and fosters a positive self-image. This self-affirmation can be done through journaling or simply mentally recalling moments when you acted with courage or kindness. Recognizing your inherent strengths encourages a growth mindset, making it easier to approach the day with optimism and a belief in your capacity to handle whatever comes your way. Limiting exposure to negative stimuli in the morning can help maintain a positive outlook. Avoid immediately checking upsetting news or engaging in stressful conversations upon waking. Instead, fill your morning with uplifting music, inspiring podcasts, or reading motivational quotes. These small shifts in your environment can influence your emotional state, making it easier to nurture positive thoughts from the outset. Establishing a morning routine that emphasizes positivity and self-care creates a mental framework conducive to constructive thinking, setting a foundation for a resilient and optimistic day. Cultivating positive thoughts early in the day involves a combination of gratitude, affirmations, visualization, mindfulness, reflection on strengths, and mindful environmental choices. These practices, when integrated into your morning routine, can transform your mindset, boost your resilience, and help you approach each day with renewed hope and confidence. Over time, these techniques become ingrained habits that empower you to maintain a positive outlook regardless of life's inevitable challenges. Mindfulness and meditation hold profound significance in the journey toward mental mastery, serving as essential tools for cultivating awareness, emotional regulation, and inner peace. In a world filled with distractions, stress, and constant stimuli, developing the ability to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment creates a sanctuary of clarity within your mind. Mindfulness, at its core, involves paying deliberate attention to the present moment, recognizing your thoughts, sensations, and emotions as they arise without attachment or aversion. This practice fosters a deep sense of presence, enabling you to break free from the autopilot mode that often leads to reactive behaviors and negative thought patterns. When you become more aware of your mental and emotional states through mindfulness, you gain the power to choose your responses consciously rather than being driven by unconscious habits or impulses. Meditation complements mindfulness by providing a dedicated space for training the mind, strengthening your capacity for focus and emotional resilience. Regular meditation practice allows you to observe your inner landscape with detachment, reducing the tendency to get caught up in swirling thoughts or overwhelming feelings. As you sit quietly, breathing deeply and focusing inward, you train your brain to remain centered amidst chaos and uncertainty. Over time, this mental discipline translates into greater clarity, patience, and equanimity in everyday life. Meditation also activates the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and reducing stress hormones, which are often the root of mental unrest. This physiological response enhances your ability to stay calm and composed even in high-pressure situations, fostering a resilient and balanced mindset. The significance of mindfulness and meditation extends beyond stress reduction. They are vital for developing insight into your mental habits and thought patterns. By observing your mind without judgment, you become aware of automatic reactions that may hinder your growth, such as self-doubt, worry, or impulsiveness. This awareness creates an opportunity for deliberate change, empowering you to replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. As you deepen your understanding of your mental processes, you cultivate self-compassion and patience, recognizing that mastery is a gradual process facilitated by consistent practice. This self-awareness also enhances your emotional intelligence, enabling you to navigate interpersonal relationships with empathy and understanding. Mindfulness and meditation foster a sense of interconnectedness and perspective. As you cultivate present moment awareness, you begin to see beyond fleeting thoughts and emotions, gaining insight into the transient nature of life itself. This perspective diminishes the grip of ego and attachment, allowing you to approach challenges with equanimity and acceptance. Such mental clarity contributes to a more purposeful and focused life, aligning your actions with your core values and long-term goals. Over time, these practices help you develop a resilient mindset that can weather setbacks and uncertainties with grace. In the realm of mental mastery, the consistent practice of mindfulness and meditation acts as a mental training ground, strengthening your ability to maintain focus, regulate emotions, and cultivate inner peace. They serve as anchors amid the turbulence of daily life, allowing you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This mastery over your inner world creates a solid foundation from which you can pursue personal growth, achieve your aspirations, and live with authenticity and purpose. The ongoing journey of mindfulness and meditation ultimately leads to a profound transformation, an inner harmony that empowers you to navigate life with clarity, resilience, and unwavering presence. Setting daily goals that align with your long-term vision is a powerful practice that bridges the gap between where you are now and where you ultimately want to be. It transforms abstract aspirations into actionable steps, ensuring that each day contributes meaningfully to your broader purpose. To start, it's essential to have a clear understanding of your long-term vision. This vision serves as a guiding star, providing direction and motivation. Take time to reflect on what truly matters to you, your core values, and the legacy you wish to leave behind. Once this is clear, break down your long-term goals into smaller, manageable objectives. These objectives act as milestones, making the journey less overwhelming and more attainable. Next, establish specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals for each day. This framework ensures that your daily objectives are clear and realistic, increasing the likelihood of consistent progress. For instance, instead of vaguely aiming to improve your health, a SMART goal would be walk 10,000 steps today or prepare 3 healthy meals. These specific targets create a sense of purpose and clarity, enabling you to focus your energy effectively. When setting daily goals, consider how they fit into your weekly and monthly plans. This alignment ensures that your daily efforts are part of a cohesive strategy, avoiding disjointed or contradictory actions. Reviewing your long-term vision regularly helps you stay motivated and reminds you of the bigger picture, reinforcing the importance of each small step. Prioritization is another crucial strategy. Not all goals carry the same weight or impact. Identify the most critical tasks that will move you closer to your vision and tackle those first. Use tools like the Eisenhower Matrix or the Pareto Principle 80-20 rule to distinguish between urgent and important activities. Focusing on high, leverage tasks ensures that your daily efforts are meaningful and contribute significantly to your overarching goals. Additionally, integrate flexibility into your planning. Life is unpredictable and unforeseen circumstances may arise. Being adaptable allows you to adjust your daily goals without losing sight of your long-term vision. Regularly review and reflect on your progress at the end of each day. Celebrate small wins, learn from setbacks, and recalibrate your goals as needed to stay aligned with your evolving vision. Incorporating visualization techniques can also enhance your daily goal setting process. Spend a few moments each morning visualizing yourself successfully completing your tasks and how they contribute to your larger aspirations. This mental rehearsal boosts motivation and reinforces your commitment. Writing down your daily goals in a journal or planner helps solidify your intentions and makes them tangible. It also creates accountability as you can track your progress over time and see how your daily actions accumulate toward your long-term success. Another effective strategy is to establish routines that support your goals. Consistent habits create a stable foundation for daily achievement. For example, dedicating specific times for focused work, reflection, or learning ensures that your efforts are sustainable and integrated into your lifestyle. By aligning your daily routines with your long-term vision, you reinforce your commitment and make goal pursuit a natural part of your day. Remember, the key is consistency. Small, deliberate actions repeated daily build momentum and ultimately lead to significant transformation. Over time, these strategic daily efforts compound, bringing your vision closer to reality and fostering a sense of purpose and fulfillment that sustains your motivation on the journey toward your most ambitious dreams. The impact of early morning habits on overall personal development and success is profound and far-reaching, shaping the foundation of a productive, focused, and fulfilled life. The early hours of the day are often considered the most peaceful and undisturbed, offering a unique window of opportunity to set the tone for the rest of the day. Cultivating positive habits during this time can significantly influence mental clarity, emotional resilience, and physical well-being, all of which are crucial components of personal growth and achievement. The way you start your morning can either propel you forward or set a reactive tone that hampers your productivity and mindset throughout the day. Many successful individuals attribute their accomplishments to disciplined morning routines that prioritize activities such as exercise, meditation, planning, or personal reflection. These practices prime the mind and body for optimal performance, fostering a sense of control, purpose, and motivation. Engaging in physical activity early in the day boosts energy levels, enhances mood through the release of endorphins, and improves overall health. Exercise in the morning helps to increase blood flow to the brain, sharpening focus and mental clarity. It also establishes a sense of discipline and commitment, reinforcing a mindset of persistence and resilience that carries over into other areas of life. Meditation or mindfulness practices undertaken early in the morning cultivate calmness and mental clarity, reducing stress and anxiety. These habits improve emotional regulation, enabling better decision-making and interpersonal interactions throughout the day. When individuals begin their mornings with a moment of stillness or gratitude, they foster a positive outlook and resilience against daily challenges, which are vital qualities for sustained personal development. Morning habits like goal setting or journaling create a purposeful start and reinforce clarity about priorities. Writing down goals or intentions for the day helps to focus attention, organize tasks, and build momentum. It aligns daily actions with long-term aspirations, ensuring that each day contributes to overarching personal and professional growth. Early morning routines that include learning or reading expand knowledge, stimulate creativity, and encourage continuous self-improvement. This consistent investment in personal development, even in small increments, compounds over time and leads to significant progress. Additionally, establishing a predictable morning routine cultivates discipline and reduces decision fatigue, making it easier to maintain productivity and healthy habits consistently. The influence of these habits extends beyond immediate productivity. They shape one's mindset and character. Early risers often develop a proactive attitude, taking ownership of their day instead of reacting to external circumstances. This proactive approach fosters confidence and a sense of control that fuels motivation and resilience in face of setbacks. Moreover, rising early provides a quiet environment less affected by distractions, allowing for deep focus and creative thinking. Over time, this consistency builds a sense of mastery and self-efficacy, reinforcing the belief that one can achieve their goals through persistent effort. In essence, early morning habits are not merely about waking up early, but about intentionally designing the start of each day to foster growth, positivity, and purpose. These habits lay the groundwork for a disciplined, focused, and resilient mindset that underpins success across all areas of life. The cumulative effect of small, deliberate actions taken consistently in the early hours can lead to transformative personal development, empowering individuals to realize their full potential and achieve their most ambitious goals. As these habits become ingrained, they create a ripple effect, influencing every aspect of personal and professional life, ultimately shaping a more successful, fulfilled, and meaningful existence.